Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Full Damage on the Mindcrack Season 4 server. We are over here at Mr. Black's Manor, now that the moose tomfoolery is done with. And we're going to work on the redstone today. Let's see if we try and get it finished. I know roughly what the redstone is going to be. I know exactly what it's meant to do. Well, of course I know what it's meant to do, but I know roughly how it's going to do it. The biggest question is how it's going to fit. Let's talk about the plan quickly. So we have these redstone torches here and all around. One of those for each player. If that redstone torch is activated, then it's going to allow a RS latch to be activated. That RS latch will latch, obviously, because it's an RS latch, that's what it does. Having it for any other purpose would be useless. But it's going to stay until one of these hoppers receives an item, which means an item is going to go to that player. When it sets, and one of these is ready and waiting, it will pulse this here, or something, somewhere, some part of this, which allows the item to be transferred into the item giving line. When the item goes through there, it's then gonna reset, and the next one will be powered. If it's gonna be this one, then if this redstone torch is on, that means this one will get powered, this RS latch here. If this redstone torch is off, oh, excuse me, if this redstone torch is off, then it will power this one instead, or that one, or whichever. That's the idea. Whether it's going to fit, I don't know. I'm also going to have to relearn what all this nonsense does. I know there's that item shuffler in here. I don't know exactly how it works, so I'm going to have to relearn that all. Anyway, give me a minute. I'll see what I can get set up. Okay, so here's what we have at the moment. First of all, I've been lowering the floor here of the attic, so we've got more room to work with. I can't really move around anymore, but there we go. Here's what we have at the moment. So this is going to be our input. This is going to come from the previous one of these two redstone here and these repeaters. This piston here is connected to the vertical player is waiting to be on that spot thing, which comes into here and goes up here. If there's no player on that player space downstairs, then this will be in this position, and whatever pulse comes in here will go through this repeater, through this redstone, which is currently on because of the RS NOR latch, but we'll get to that in a second, and down here. If there is a player, this redstone torch will turn off. This will extend via that redstone torch, and the pulse will go into this RS latch here. When the RS latch is latched, this side will be on, this side will turn off, so all of this will turn off here, all of this redstone. When all this is turned off, then this will turn on. Then, that's not actually going to work. Because this, yeah, Okay, I'll have to fix that. But anyway, this is the basic idea. Then it will be latched on that side. Whenever an item goes through this hopper here, this comparator will pick it up and turn this side back on, which means this redstone torch will turn off, which means a pulse will come out of here. It won't work because this isn't going to generate a pulse along here. So that's something I'm going to have to fix, but this side should work, so we can test that bit. If we turn off this, let's just tricks it into thinking a player is stood there. Then this is extended. Okay, if we toggle this button, that's like a pulse has come in from the other side. This has changed. Okay, this is waiting to pulse. If we now drop in an item here, then we should see. Because it's only bringing out one. That makes sense. Okay. quickly fix it. What we could do, extend this out another one. I really would rather not do that. We can do that, no we can't. Crap. Okay, well this is the basic idea. Everything about it doesn't work at the moment, but this is the basic idea. Okay, I ripped the entire thing out, but quickly I can show you the part that is working, the other additional redstone. This here is a comparator facing this way, a repeater facing into this block, redstone on top of this block, redstone on top of this block, and then repeater, 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 which goes back into this hopper here. So this will delay how long it takes until an item is sucked out of there. It's not a huge delay, we might have to mess around with it some, but it is a little bit of delay, which is what we need to guarantee, hopefully, that an item will be pulled out. I was trying to think of a way to get it to work based on more than one item is in here, but that didn't seem to work with the way comparators do their thing. This, though, I guess is broken. What's going on here? Oh, it's... Oh, okay. This is broken here. Interesting. I see. I don't know why that was broken. But now that should bring an item into it. Hopefully. Is it still broken? Pulse, pulse. But you're not dropping. Okay. Something has changed in Minecraft and means this doesn't work anymore. That's annoying. Okay, let's quickly test this here. We got a dropper there and a block. So I'm assuming, if we chuck string in there, whatever, if we do, okay, that's working. That's also working. Okay, so it wasn't working with hoppers. So let's put in a comparator, hopper, hopper, hopper. Well, see, now that is working. And that's a, well, it's not exactly the same. Let's make it exactly the same as what we have in the thingy place, like that. So 2 repeaters also works. Okay. The only other difference with this is facing upwards and actually into another dropper. That's dispensing fine. It wasn't dispensing at all. We may have other issues. Okay, there was another difference. The dog wasn't barking when we first tested this, and it is now. The other difference is that these are set on 2 ticks, which I didn't do in the creative world. So if we put these on 1 tick, no, nothing. This block isn't receiving any other power from anywhere else. Can we do it with a lever? Okay, 2 in there. No, what on earth? Okay, what if we break this guy and put it back? Oops, that's in the wrong place. And we go and put it back. There. Okay. Put some items in it. And now it shouldn't have ticked then, but it did. And now it's not. What the friggity... Is it this? Is this being powered? Oh, this is shooting everything. Oh god, stop. Relax. Oh Jesus. Oh god, there's books everywhere. It's gotta be because of that then. And why is it a dispenser now and not a dropper? I put on the wrong thing, that's probably why. Okay, let's put on a dropper. Like so. Okay. I gotta find all these damn books. Right. So if you have something in you, that's gonna pulse, but it's not gonna work. The reason presumably being is this. So somehow that power is coming through this hopper and into the dropper. That's a bug and a half. That shouldn't be that at all. Yeah, that's wrong. Mind you, whenever this is dropping, this won't be powered. So as a bug, it's still a bug. However, it's not going to affect Earth, I don't think. I should still report it though. It's my duty. I've got to find all these damn books too. Okay, so I think we've solved the issue, maybe. It's still weird though. Alrighty guys, so it's been a few days since I last recorded. I've been working on this on and off and thinking about it and dreaming about it and just everything in my life has revolved around this. But as you can see, it's all gone. I've ripped everything out, apart from the stuff I didn't even create. This stuff came from somebody on Reddit. The randomizer here. I modified it slightly, but apart from that, that's the only thing that exists. It's anything I didn't do. So, I'm going to hand the series over to them, and they can carry on. Jeez. So, anyway. I was thinking. We have overcomplicated this quite considerably. What we can do is hop a minecart, and if we have, say, 1, 2, 3 points for it to go into, and we go boop, 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 and we go boop, 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 boop. Excellent. We put the hopper minecart on here, and we fill it with, let's say, 15 items, so there should be 5 items in each, and we give it a push, and we let it go around, and we speed it up slightly, and it's going to mess up because now it's stopped over there, but you're going to get the basic idea that when this guy is empty, and we break it, we should have 1, 2, 4, 6, 4. So we've got roughly, if it's actually going round and round properly, we would have an exact amount in each. So that's the idea. Instead of doing it with some hoppers and hopper loops and goodness knows what, we can do it with a minecart loop. The only problem being is we have 6 potential points for the items to go down. Every item is going to take up 1 slot, and there's only 5 slots in a hopper minecart. So we're going to have to work out some system where it will do sort of a figure of 8, I guess, and keep going under a hopper which will feed it. It's got to go under the hopper long enough for it to collect enough items for it to come back and do the loop again. That's going to be the tricky part to do, but it's going to be a lot better than that damn hopper loop, and it's so much more spacious up here without it. So let me work out how we're going to do that, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so I've got a little setup here. It's not the minecart yet, but it's the prerequisite to the minecart. So this is our randomizer up there, those 2 hoppers going back into that dropper, going up, and then going back across in some more hoppers, and then down there. I've shortened it slightly than what it was. That will just randomize it quicker, because the stuff will have less to travel through. This hopper here comes off the randomizer and down this line here into this chest. This chest is currently representing the minecart. This is where the minecart's going to be when it's actually in existence. But if we go up here and we press the button, that should send 3 things down into the confidential chest underneath the stairs here. It has. Excellent. And a slab. It was the slab in the dining room with the splinters. But now, everything else is still in those droppers, like before. But if we go and do this, that will suck them down into the randomizer. The randomizer will run, causes a little bit of lag, I think, client side, not server side, but client side I've noticed a little bit of lag. Like, there we go. But we're going to let that run for just a couple of seconds. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to run it for in the actual game, but I'm just going to fill in some time, making up some talking stuff and waiting for it to happen. And if we now flip this switch, that's going to allow this hopper to unpower, and everything will go down in that direction. So we should eventually see this stop. We may change this setup. This is kind of a little test, but there is a better way to do it. We should start seeing some stuff end up here. We do, but not everything and not immediately. I guess there's a random chance based on that hopper. Okay, I got a better way of doing it. Let me set that up and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so we have pretty much the same setup as we just did. Everything has been replaced, all the names and such. But instead of it being over here, we now have the 4 hoppers and the fake minecart coming off of the dropper here, which is part of the randomizer. The reason being, we can turn the dropper off. The dropper has no way of moving items anywhere else if it's off, so the only way they can go is down this way, which is going to be a bit of a better way of doing it. Let me power or set up to power that, and I need to make a lever quickly. That way we can turn that off as well, turn the clock off, so then the dropper will definitely not move anything at all if we tell it not to. Whoops, there we go. And let's go pop this on that stone brick, like so. Okay. So, we've already pressed the button and stuff has gone down. Let's move everything into the randomizer. So everything should now be getting randomized. Oh, I took out the glowstone to stop the clock. That's the other reason why I got that lever on there now. Nothing is coming down into here because this is powering this dropper here, or hopper, sorry. But everything should be getting slowly randomized. We should see stuff flowing round and round here, through here. Yes, okay. Stuff is getting randomized. Slowly but surely. Is it doing one every tick or not? Can't tell. It doesn't seem to be, does it? Maybe. It may be to do with the lag. It's impossible to tell. We can't look at everything at the same time. We can only go by the visual reference of it disappearing. Anyway, it should be somewhat randomized now, hopefully. We may need to run it for longer when we actually do it. Let's turn on this lever. That will stop the clock. Okay. And then if we turn on this lever, that's going to drag everything down into here. And it is somewhat randomized. Yeah, I'd say that's randomized, wouldn't you? And we've got all 18 items in here. And when this is actually replaced with the minecart, then it will go around and pick up as many as it can, and then get the next lot. So yeah, I think that's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, that seems randomized to me. Okay, cool, so that's working. Now we just need to set up the actual minecart part of this system, and we are good to go. So I've just run over to the castle here quickly, and we do have a donator to thank while I am over here. I believe it was pre-Moose donation, but anyway, Joshua M, thank you very much for your donation, very much appreciated. I'm going to have to wrap up the episode real fast here. It's half an hour past the time that I have to get it rendered by, or rendering by. Still haven't done the minecart thing. There's something else I want to do at spawn first. We're going to do that. Minecart wait till next episode. I shall see you at spawn. So here we are, and there is a new shop. I think it's a new shop. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. For some reason, I think it's something to do with Zisto. I think it's called Blingamart, and it may be a prank. It may be a legit shop. I'm not sure. It may be both. It's really hard to get into, though. I found. Yeah. There we go. Okay. But what he has. 1 diamond block per diamond horse armor. It so happens that I have 4 diamond horse armors here, and I don't even use horses, and I still have a spare diamond horse armor back at the castle, so I'm going to take those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pop these in the payment chest. Excellent. And he also has 2 diamonds per emerald block. He has 18 of those. I happen to have a butt ton of emeralds, so there you go. And we're going to take all these. Excellent. And as a pièce de résistance, 1 diamond per 16. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, it's quartz. Oh my god, I love quartz. I need quartz. The casino needs quartz. So fitting that it's right in the shadow of the casino. 16, 1 diamond per 16, so 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Excellent. 24. Boop. Yes. All the quartz shall be mine. Oh, I need quartz so bad. Judging by the amount of quartz, it probably is Zisto, as he is working on the new nether hub, I believe. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. More quartz for me. I'm getting a bit of lag. Don't know why. Frame rate issues for whatever reason. Anyway, that's that. Like I said in the last segment, it's way past the time I gotta start rendering this. This episode's gonna be way late. Doesn't matter though. It's a UFO. It's day of UHC. That's the one. So everybody's watching that anyway. Nobody's gonna watch this. It'll be sad. But anyway, I've stolen everything from this shop. Legitimately stolen. Stolen with money. Hopefully it's actually for sale. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. We're going to work on the Cluedo mansion next episode. Finish that off because we are real close to doing that. And yeah, I shall see you guys next time.